Dear students, in this session I will discuss upon computer system. So, a computer system consists of basic components like processor, random access memory popularly called RAM, monitor, keyboard, hard disk, CD-ROM drive, pen drive, mouse, etc. Computer may have also optional components like printers, scanners, modem and multimedia kit, etc. The system has three major segments. The originating one is input section, from where we input data and instructions, and that moves to the goes to the process unit, where that is processed and becomes result, and afterward moves to the goes to the output section, and from there we get results, I mean output. So, a block diagram is here. It is your input section, it is your central processing unit, that is CPU, and it is output section. So, this entire is termed as block diagram of computer. Here you were observing that from input section something goes to the processing unit, and processing unit contains memory, I mean both type of memory, main memory and auxiliary memory, or you may say primary memory or secondary memory, control unit, arithmetic logic unit. So, in next slides I am going to describe what this does, what are these functions. So, after getting processed, the result moves to the output section, and from output section we get result. So, input section. Input section consists of input devices like keyboard, mouse, scanners, etc., whose functions are to accept data from the user into the computer system. Not only data, rather instructions too from ourselves. So, we enters our instructions with the help of input sections and input devices. It accepts commands for executions or aborting or to halt in. It acts either online data inputting or offline data inputting. In both cases, it functions its role. So, this is about the output section. Output section consists of output devices like monitor, printer, etc., and are used for transmitting the intermediate results and final results of the processed data, for conveying the messages to the users or operators, for instantaneous responses to queries which we makes, for writing onto the secondary storage media as per our instruction. So, these are the functions of output sections. Now, we move to the central processing unit, that is CPU. It is main component in computer with circuitry to control the interpretation and execution of instructions. It has three major components like main memory, control unit in short, which is known as CU, and arithmetic logic unit, which is in short known as ALU. The central processing unit executes the instruction as the sequenced control register selects instruction to be executed and reads it into the instruction register. The OP code I mean operation code, is sent to the decoder where it is interpreted. The operand I mean address part of the instruction, is sent to the address register. A signal is sent to move the data into arithmetic logic unit. Then signal is sent to arithmetic logic unit to execute the specified function using the contents of the specified address. So these steps are executed for every instruction in the program at very high speed, whose unit is million instructions per second. You know, million means 10 lakhs instructions per second. The CPU consists of control unit, arithmetic logic unit and memory unit. So let's see what a control unit does. It maintains order and control and supervises the data flow within the devices, among the devices. Direct sequence of operations, it gives a sequence of the operations. Interprets instructions and gives commands. Communicates with input output devices for transfer and of data and results from or into storage devices. So these are the functions of control unit. The another part, that is arithmetic logic unit, ALU, which performs all types of arithmetical I mean addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, etc. functions. Not only the arithmetical, rather logical, relational, all functions are done here. Performs all types, simple or complex logical comparisons. It does also branching on predefined, or we may say prefixed conditions. So arithmetic, all activities, whether that it is arithmetical, relational, logical, are done inside the arithmetic logic unit ALU. The primary memory or main memory, it is a memory which holds data or instructions during processing, holds intermediate results also. Its size influences speed, power and capability of processing. All input output instructions are transmitted through main memory. So the processor, whatever is to be processed, all are go to the processor through primary memory or main memory. Direct secondary memory is not accessible to the processor. Secondary memory, or it is also known as auxiliary memory, sahayak memory, auxiliary memory, which is used for holding backup data or instructions for permanency. Since the primary memory is volatile, so whatever we have to preserve, all those are transferred or stored in the secondary memory. It is used for data transportation and also for bulk data storage. In memory, data are stored in registers. We simply say store in memory. As you know, where where you sit, you are in the classroom. No, you are on a chair. So the specific location where the data or instructions are kept or resides, that is register. So the registers are teeny interconnected memory cells which holds the data, instructions or result. So register are the smallest section of the memory where data are stored. There are various registers. Instruction registers, popularly known as IR, which holds instructions currently being processed. Instruction address or sequence control or program control counter register, that holds the address of next instruction to be executed. General purpose registration, which is popularly known as accumulator, that holds data temporarily or intermediate results. There is always an accumulator that holds the result of some CPU operations, usually of arithmetic nature. Address register, which stores the address of an instruction that refers to data transfer before the transfer is achieved. Link register, whose role is to store carry over. So this, whatever the data which is carried over for next, that is stored in the link register. So these are the functions of secondary memory, and this is the details of what is a register and what are some of the types of registers. So now we should see that in what walk of life where the computers are applied. As we know, the computers are applied in all walk of life. So these are classified as business data processing. So computers are used in business data processing. The business data processing constitutes the largest segment of computer use. Computers are used for all basic organizational tasks like management, transaction processing, operation control, decision making. These days, computers are used in bank, insurance companies, stock broking firms for updating information, interest calculation, policy rates, bonuses and commissions for preparing policy statements. Transaction processing system is important for accurate accounting and immediate availability of online information. In government, computers are being used for land records, presentation and updation, tax assessment, crime control, agricultural production evaluation, etc. So everywhere it is being used, it is being applied. The medical application, computers are used in medical research, medical education and aiding people with limitations because of situational conditions. The computers are increasingly used in hospital administration for tasks such as maintaining inventories of drugs, surgical equipment, payroll, accounting, patient records, etc. Scientific application, which requires the most precise data. So applications which involve mathematical, statistical and model processing forms a large class of computer usage is referred as scientific applications. Computers are being used in the field of genetic research. Computers are being used in space technology and play a leading role in placing satellites in orbit, monitoring and controlling the proper functioning of space flights, etc. It is also used in weather forecasting and nuclear reactors. And how education system can be barred. So It is also applied in education, like teaching and learning at all levels of education. A computer is used as teaching aid known as computer aided instructions, in short we call CAI. The learning process can be enriched in many subjects because of the volume and range of information which a computer data bank can provide. And last but not least, how we can left it in our entertainment. So it is also used in entertainment application. Multimedia. The multimedia represents the convergence of computers, digital video, digital audio and sound synthesis technologies. It can be referred as entertainment because its application is interactive games, animation films and leisure programs. Its popular application includes video player, television, telecommunication, audio CD players and many more. So computers application is versatile. If we will ask enumerating, that will move to lakhs. So this is all about today's session. Okay, again I will reach to you with new topic in this series. Thank you.